agree with Quentin that this looks like the establishment trying to override the will of the people?
No, I don't. I think what we've got to do is behave responsibly to protect our country. And we're saying that we've heard the argument about Northern Ireland. There's a way to resolve this issue by being a permanent member of a customs union.
That alone wouldn't solve it. And that's not Brexit as far as Andrew is concerned. But Andrew, there isn't anything that will satisfy you. There's nothing that the Prime Minister can bring back, certainly not after her statement yesterday, because she's limited her ambitions, that will get you on board.
Well, not unless the Prime Minister bins the backstop and, as I said, starts listening to the likes of former Secretary of State Owen Paterson. But can I just turn to Labour? 60% of your constituencies voted to leave. And you want to remain in the customs union, also remain in the single market. Now, that's not. I've got a Brexit constituency, which was Labour for 85 years. That's not palatable to your constituents. You've ignored them for far too long, and you are continuing.
Well, that's outrageous to say that we're ignoring people. I'll tell you who's ignored the people in my constituency. Yes. It's a Tory government that's presided over massive cuts to local authority services, and homelessness and impoverishment going through. That's what people kicked off.
We can't talk over each other, so Andy.
But when people in my constituency who did want to vote leave, they were so angry, they expressed themselves in all manner of ways, saying, I don't care if I lose my job, I'm so angry with the current establishment. That was a real expression. But my goodness me, are we really going to embrace that? Well, I've got thousands and thousands of people in my constituency who are dependent upon the supply chain, the automotive industry. Are we really going to be saying that is just off the table altogether? Your work and your economy is absolutely going to be trashed. I'm quite happy about that. I would not be a responsible politician.
Well, I agree with what Quentin said.
Well, there you have it. Labour. He knows 60% of his constituents wanted to leave, but he wouldn't be responsible for him if it was affecting the small minority of businesses and jobs. In other words, stuff the electorate. They're not interested in the electorate. They're on about big businesses, and they keep talking about poorer people will get poorer. Well, poorer people will get poorer regardless of being in the EU or being out of the EU. That's the way that this country has worked for generations and hundreds of years. It always happens like that. But to ignore your 60% by just frying them down the pan just like that, because there's only 60% of my electorate who want to sort of leave the EU, and then come on with a minority of businesses that may be affected. That's the kind of contempt I am talking about with our politicians. They just don't get it.